For centuries, the Roman Republic stood as a beacon of power and democratic ideals. Its Senate, a council of esteemed elders, guided its destiny, fostering an era of unprecedented growth and influence across the Mediterranean. Yet, beneath this veneer of stability, seeds of discontent were taking root. Growing economic disparity, land disputes, and the ambitions of powerful individuals began to strain the Republic's foundational principles. The Gracchi brothers, Tiberius and Gaius, attempted vital reforms, advocating for land redistribution to aid the poor. Their efforts, though noble, ignited fierce political rivalries and set a dangerous precedent for future conflicts. The rise of powerful military leaders like Marius and Sulla further destabilized the Republic. Their personal armies, loyal only to them, not Rome, plunged the city into devastating civil wars, challenging the very idea of civic loyalty. Each conflict chipped away at the Senate's authority, revealing its inability to curb the ambition of generals or address the deepening societal divides. The old institutions struggled to cope with a rapidly expanding empire. In this volatile climate, an unholy alliance formed, the first triumvirate. Three formidable men, Crassus, Pompey, and Julius Caesar, banded together, effectively bypassing the Senate to seize control of Rome. Julius Caesar, a brilliant strategist and charismatic leader, embarked on his legendary conquests in Gaul. His military triumphs brought immense wealth and unprecedented popularity, making him a legend among the legions. As Caesar's fame grew, so did Pompey's envy and fear. The delicate balance of their alliance shattered, leading to an inevitable confrontation between the two most powerful men in Rome. The Republic held its breath. In 49 before the Common Era, Caesar made his fateful decision, uttering the iconic phrase, "Alea iacta est," the die is cast. He crossed the Rubicon River with his legions, an act of treason that ignited civil war. Rome was once again plunged into a brutal civil war. The conflict pitted former allies against each other, tearing apart families and loyalties, and further eroding the Republic's already fragile foundations. After years of fighting, Caesar emerged victorious. His defeat of Pompey and other rivals effectively ended the civil strife, but also signaled the end of the Republic's traditional power structure. Caesar was declared dictator for life by the Senate. While he introduced many progressive reforms benefiting the Roman populace, his absolute power deeply alarmed those who clung to republican ideals. The fear of tyranny culminated in the legendary Ides of March, 44 before the Common Era. A group of senators, including Brutus and Cassius, plotted against Caesar to restore the Republic. In a shocking act, Julius Caesar was assassinated in the Senate House. His death was meant to save the Republic, but instead, it unleashed an even greater period of turmoil and vengeance. Caesar's death created a dangerous power vacuum. The conspiracy failed to restore the old order. Instead, it ushered in a scramble for control among his former allies and his adopted son, Octavian. Octavian, Caesar's young but astute heir, quickly emerged as a formidable force. Supported by loyal legions and political cunning, he began to consolidate power, navigating the treacherous waters of Roman politics. To avenge Caesar and stabilize Rome, Octavian formed the Second Triumvirate with Mark Antony and Lepidus. This alliance, unlike the first, was legally sanctioned and brutally efficient in eliminating their enemies. The triumvirs hunted down Caesar's assassins, culminating in the decisive Battle of Philippi. Brutus and Cassius were defeated, effectively ending Republican resistance and avenging Caesar's death. With their enemies gone, new rivalries emerged. Mark Antony, captivated by Cleopatra, Queen of Egypt, began to neglect his Roman duties, fueling Octavian's resentment and suspicion. Octavian masterfully used propaganda, portraying Antony as a traitor to Rome, corrupted by Eastern luxury. This fueled public opinion against Antony and Cleopatra, setting the stage for their final confrontation. The naval battle of Actium in 31 before Common Era was the ultimate showdown. Octavian's forces decisively defeated Antony and Cleopatra, securing his dominance and marking the true end of the Roman Republic. Facing inevitable capture, Antony and Cleopatra took their own lives. Their deaths left Octavian as the sole undisputed ruler of the Roman world, a position unmatched in Roman history. With absolute power in his grasp, Octavian, now known as Augustus, understood the Roman aversion to kings. He shrewdly began a gradual, calculated restructuring of power, not an overt seizure. He presented himself as the restorer of the Republic, not its destroyer. He brought peace and stability after decades of civil war, a welcome change for a weary populace longing for order. Augustus carefully adopted titles that avoided king or dictator. He became Prince Civitatis, first citizen, retaining the appearance of republican institutions while holding ultimate authority. He reformed the military, making it a professional standing army loyal to him directly, not individual generals. This was crucial for maintaining imperial stability and preventing future civil wars. Augustus also initiated a moral and religious revival, rebuilding temples and promoting traditional Roman virtues. He sought to create a sense of national unity and purpose under his leadership. His reign ushered in the Pax Romana, 2 centuries of relative peace and prosperity. This golden age allowed Roman culture, law, and infrastructure to flourish, cementing Rome's imperial dominance. The Roman Republic had transformed into an empire, not through conquest in a single battle, but through a series of internal struggles and the strategic brilliance of one man. The old forms remained, but the spirit changed. While the Senate continued to meet and debate, real power now resided with the emperor. Decisions flowed from a single leader rather than the collective will of a diverse assembly. The centralized authority of the emperor allowed for swifter decisions and more unified administration across the vast Roman territories, a system that effectively governed for centuries. A cult of personality emerged around the emperor. Statues and coinage celebrated his image, projecting an aura of divine authority and ensuring loyalty from across the provinces. This shift, while ending certain cherished freedoms, brought much-needed stability. The endless civil wars that had plagued the Republic ceased, allowing Rome to consolidate its power and grow even further. The Roman Empire, born from the ashes of the Republic, would endure for centuries, leaving an indelible mark on Western civilization. Its influence continues to shape our laws, language, and culture. With Augustus at its helm, Rome entered a new chapter, one defined not by the debates of senators, but by the decree of an emperor. The age of the Republic had truly drawn to a close. But this order came at a price. The vibrant, if tumultuous, political discourse of the Republic was replaced by a more autocratic system, where dissent was no longer tolerated. The Senate, once the beating heart of Roman governance, became largely a rubber stamp, its opinions cautiously delivered, its power effectively neutralized by the emperor's authority. Caesar's rise and fall set dangerous precedents. His ultimate achievement, though posthumous, was demonstrating that Rome could, and perhaps needed, a single absolute ruler to thrive. Augustus's genius lay in his understanding of Roman psychology. He didn't seize power, he gently guided Rome towards a new system, making it appear as if the Republic had simply evolved. The establishment of a stable imperial succession, though often fraught with intrigue, replaced the chaotic power struggles of rival generals. Rome gained a new, albeit different, form of continuity. Under the emperors, provincial administration became more uniform and efficient. The empire continued to expand, its borders stretching from Britain to Mesopotamia, a vast testament to its enduring power. Imperial rule funded massive infrastructure projects, roads, bridges, and public buildings that crisscrossed the empire, facilitating trade, communication, and military movement. Yet, the very size of the empire brought its own challenges. Maintaining control over diverse populations and vast distances would become a constant struggle for future emperors. For those who remembered the Republic, its ideals lived on as a ghost of the past, a reminder of what Rome once was, before absolute power took hold. The transformation from Republic to Empire was a journey of power, ambition, and adaptation. It solidified Rome's place as a dominant force in the ancient world, shaping its destiny for centuries. Consider the profound what-if. Had Caesar not been assassinated, would he have established a more brutal dictatorship, or perhaps a smoother, less violent transition to imperial rule? Augustus's true masterstroke was in making the imperial system palatable. He respected old forms while inventing new realities, carefully threading the needle between tradition and absolute power. Even within the empire, the echoes of republican ideals never fully died. They sparked revolts and inspired philosophers, reminding Romans of a time when the many, not the one, governed. The sheer scale of the Pax Romana's achievements is undeniable. Trade flourished, art thrived, and Roman law became the bedrock for legal systems across Europe, a testament to effective governance. The average Roman citizen experienced a fundamental change. From an active participant in a republic, they transitioned into subjects of a powerful, distant emperor, exchanging political freedom for stability. This new golden age, while imperial, provided the framework for Rome to reach its zenith. It was a compromise, trading ideal democracy for pragmatic, centralized rule that largely delivered peace. Julius Caesar's life and death cast a long shadow, demonstrating the power of individual ambition to dismantle ancient institutions. His legacy was both destruction and creation. Augustus masterfully maintained the illusion of republican continuity. He sought consensus from the Senate, presented himself as merely a guardian, even as he held every lever of power. After endless wars, the people were tired. They yearned for peace, for stable food supplies, and for security. Augustus delivered these, and in return, they largely accepted his authority. Was it truly the death of the Republic, or merely its evolution into a form better suited for a vast empire? The question continues to spark debate among historians to this day. Yet, even with its transformation, certain core Roman values persisted: the rule of law, military prowess, and an unshakable belief in Rome's destiny to govern. These carried over into the imperial age. The story of Rome's transition is a complex tapestry of ambition, violence, and profound political maneuvering, a testament to the fact that power shifts are rarely simple or definitive. From the Gracchi to Augustus, each player contributed to the inevitable shift. The story offers timeless lessons about the nature of power, ambition, and the fragility of even the mightiest republics. So, was the republic truly lost or merely redefined? The answer lies in how one defines republic and what compromises one is willing to make for peace and stability. Augustus Caesar, the architect of this transformation, stands as one of history's most pivotal figures. His legacy is the Roman Empire itself, a monument to his strategic vision and political acumen. What aspects of Rome's journey from republic to empire intrigue you most? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more historical explorations.